I've been teaching for almost 20 years, and during that time, I have witnessed many educational reforms come and go. One of the most controversial is inclusion, the idea that all children, regardless of their abilities or disabilities, should study together in the same classroom. While the principle sounds noble, in practice, it has created more problems than it has solved. First of all, the workload for teachers has increased enormously. I often find myself trying to balance the needs of 25 students with completely different learning speeds. Some of them require constant individual support, which takes my attention away from the majority. This situation is unfair both to the struggling student who does not receive enough specialized help and to the others who feel neglected. Secondly, schools are not equipped with enough resources. We lack special assistance, we lack training, and we lack proper facilities. Simply putting children together without adequate preparation is not inclusion, it is chaos. In fact, I know colleagues who are leaving the profession because they feel unable to cope with these unrealistic demands. Another issue is that inclusion sometimes lowers academic standards. When lessons are slowed down to accommodate weaker students, stronger pupils get bored and unmotivated. Parents of gifted children complain that their sons and daughters are not being challenged. Ultimately, we risk producing a generation of students who are less competitive and less prepared for the real world. I am not against supporting children with special needs. On the contrary, I believe they deserve the best education possible. But that should happen in specialized schools, where professionals can give them the individual care they truly require. Inclusion, as it is currently practiced, benefits no one and should be reconsidered.
As a teacher, I firmly believe that inclusion is not just an educational method, but a moral principle. Every child deserves the right to learn alongside peers, to feel accepted, and to participate fully in society. Segregating children with disabilities or learning difficulties may appear practical, but it isolates them and creates invisible walls that follow them into adulthood. When inclusion is done properly, the benefits are undeniable. For example, in my school, we have several pupils with mild autism. At first, teachers were nervous, but with training and the help of teaching assistants, these children have thrived. They are not only learning academic skills, but also social ones. How to cooperate, how to communicate, how to handle real-life situations. Their classmates, in turn, are developing empathy, patience, and respect for difference. These are values no textbook can teach. Another positive example is from a class where a girl with a physical disability participated in a group project. Instead of slowing the group down, she contributed with original ideas and her classmates learned how to adapt and collaborate more effectively. The result was an outstanding project that impressed the whole school. Yes, inclusion requires investment, smaller classes, assistance, and continuous training, but the long-term gain is enormous. Society becomes more tolerant and diverse when children grow up together rather than apart. Moreover, research shows that inclusion can improve outcomes for all students, not just for those with special needs. Stronger students learn leadership and cooperation, while weaker ones receive motivation from being part of the group. Inclusion is not without challenges, but abandoning it would be a step backwards. We must see it as an opportunity to create classrooms that reflect the real world, diverse, complex, and yet united.